Whiteboard Challenge virtual. I'll be limiting myself to 30 minutes, and I've also challenged myself to not even really look at the topic or think about the topic very much at all ahead of time. I looked at a list of challenges maybe 5 minutes before I started this and picked one. So really I haven't gotten much of a head start at all, which I get the impression, maybe it depends, but I get the impression that most interviewers, potential employers do it this way. So I figure it'd be great practice and great opportunity to increase my skills as well. I'll be splitting my time up into 3 sections. First 10 minutes, I figure will be answering questions and thinking of questions to ask, as well as just general brainstorming. The next 10 minutes, I figure will be doing some preparatory deliverables like the persona and a user flow of the app. And the last 10 will be just starting to prototype, doing rapid wireframes, rapid prototyping of the product, and see what the interface could look like. Not very familiar with Miro, so hopefully that doesn't hinder me too much in the process. With that, I'll start the timer and we will get started. So the challenge I've decided to take on is as follows over here. Design an app that allows you to select a topic and pairs you with someone else wanting to discuss the same topic in a voice chat. My first thought on this would be just a good opportunity for students. It just doesn't seem like students get a very good opportunity. Oftentimes they don't have opportunities to really discuss and talk about the topics that they're learning, which is kind of unfortunate because talking about a topic and discussing it is just a really good way to learn and really absorb the information. So I'm thinking tentatively that's the direction we'll go with this, making this app for students and probably high school students, high school to college, just because that's where I would imagine, and of course I'm going to do more imaginary research, but that's where the topics that really start to get a little bit more complicated come into play, where elementary schools a little bit more basic, middle school fairly basic as well. Maybe you can bring middle school topics into the fray, but tentatively maybe high school and college students will be targeted. Sorry, I answered the first question. Who are the users? High school and college students. How the solution really help them? This app would help them learn the material better and enable them to discuss and absorb information more than simply reading from a textbook. It would also give them opportunities to ask questions if they need clarification. Of course, at least right now, I'm not thinking they would be talking to peers, not tutors. So they would be probably in very similar grades and age groups, um, maybe similar abilities and as well. How, where, how, and why would they be using the solution? They would be using it at home to help them with their homework outside of class. If they were using it at school, it would be a little bit of a moot point, just because they have teachers to talk to, they have other students to talk to. So the app would be somewhat of a moot point if they used it at school, and they probably wouldn't use it anywhere else but home because they'd be probably doing something else, another activity, or hanging out with friends. And academic studies is at that point the last thing on their minds. So definitely would be at home, or maybe if they're driving with their parents in a car or something. Uh, but mostly focusing on home, probably, maybe a library perhaps. Or perhaps a library. It's a problem statement. Students don't often get the opportunity to discuss topics that they're learning, especially in large classrooms with many students. So this app will give them opportunities to really dig into the material and ask questions, get clarification, teach, etc. And something's coming to my mind too. Oops. Just a thought. Maybe I'll put it here. No, I need to get it done. It just seems like talking to complete strangers on video chat, having unpleasant memories of chat roulette. So I wonder if a system of ranking would be viable to improve trust between users. So if the users can report other users, or if they see someone with a really low ranking that got a lot of complaints in the past, they'll know to maybe stay away from them or find someone with a higher ranking. That way, too, they know that the partner that they'll be discussing with will really take it seriously. So, ideas. Oh, wait. Should I develop this a little bit more? The solution. 2 minutes. Then it will give them they will know that users find value in this when they integrate this tool into their normal learning processes. Alright, and got a minute to just do random things. Trust system. Favorite topics. Browse. Search. I don't know if I'm using this tool right. I think this is more of a turning into more of a sitemap. Discussing topics, just brainstorming here. Let's see. Let's wonder if, well, it had to be random people or friends, both. Okay. Should I spend a little bit more time? It seems like my 10 minutes of questions and research are up. So I'll move on. Let's see. So this has some information already on there. Hopefully that'll save time and not just get in my way. Let's see. So let's see, our persona's name is Benny. He's a high school, let's say freshman. Enjoys basketball. Loves his story is his favorite subject. And let's see. Outgoing. Enjoys socializing, which I feel like outgoing students would definitely benefit most from this and would appeal to them the most, because obviously it would give them a chance to talk to peers. Get out of here. Reasons to use their product. They would use it to really grasp material better. Let's not kid ourselves. Use it to debate topics when bored. Also really a tool as well. I think just if someone's really passionate about a subject, it would be just a fun thing, not just to debate, but just to explore a topic. You never know what someone else in the world will know about a topic that you don't yet know. So it seems like if passionate about the topic would we have entertainment value as well. Reason to buy. It'll probably be a free app. Personality. I'm gonna put someone that sees outgoing. He does love to learn as well. All sorts of subjects, not just history. He is responsible. You know what? He's very responsible. Adventurous. I don't know about that. Ability to take risks. Hardworking. I feel like you have to be, to a certain degree, hardworking to benefit from this app, really be proactive enough to use the app. I guess, though, if it's successful enough, teachers can start to require it. But that might get iffy because I know a lot of students don't necessarily have smartphones. But it could be for the computer as well. I guess it could be a website. It wouldn't even necessarily have to be an app for a web app. Interests. History. Basketball. I think I'm just repeating myself at this point. Ugh. Skills. Tech savviness. This is pretty relevant. I would say very tech savvy. And not to be too stereotyping. I don't want to stereotype, but it seems like younger people, students, these days would more readily be tech savvy. They just kind of grew up with it, grew up with smartphones and computers, whereas the internet was a big thing when I was, big new thing when I was growing up. So I think any user of this app would more readily be tech savvy. Prefers phones and tablets to desktop. So I'll definitely make this easy use for a phone as well, because that's what a lot of students prefer, spend their time on. Let's see what would it look like. Sign up. No decision yet. Get off. Get off. Miro. Miro. And let's see. He is just signing up now, so it'd be choose, similar to Pinterest. Envisioning a board that they can choose topics of interest. But also, like Pinterest, they can skip it. Oh, wouldn't that be a decision? It's kind of a small detail. I probably shouldn't spend too much time on it. Yes. In fact, maybe it's not a decision. Choose topics of interest. And this is a real interesting part, so we'll put that first. Good grief. So maybe there's a place in the beginning where you kind of So sign up would be just basic email, password, etc. Then after choosing topics of interest, you would use sort of a profile area with picture, grade, location. So this has a little bit of a, this can have a little bit of a social aspect as well, which I know especially teens appreciate these days, being able to connect with their peers. And after that would be the home page. Of course, I could skip all of these. Now you get the picture of the, there are arrows. So home page. Oh, goodness. Miro. Search, let's say Benny has a project on the Civil War, American Civil War. I'm almost out of time for this phase. I might spend a little bit more time on it because it seems important. So let's say search for American Civil War, and should there be, let's see, should there be larger topics, or should there be official pages for topics, or should be like a chat room where someone can create a room, title it whatever they want. Let's do that actually. That makes the topic possibilities a whole lot more flexible. So two ways you could go here. You either search or create room for American Civil War discussion. Definitely want to reiterate that definitely spend a lot of time developing the ranking system, because we don't want this to develop into a gosh awful chat relay with videos of things Meerman dare not mention. So if you go either way, create room. But then how do you get someone to join it? Just hope. We'll test it out. Wait for partner. Goodness, Miro or invite friend. Join room in results. Hold on though, I need that decision diamond. I might have spent too much time on this portion of it. Yeah, I have 7 minutes. So if the student, if Benny doesn't find anything that he likes, and he can either go here or there. I create 2 arrows, whatever, Miro. So just imagine this is a branch. If he doesn't find it, he can go back to create room, and hopefully someone will join him in no time. Now let's start prototyping, rapid prototyping. Miro. So I'm not going to do sign up. That's pretty self-explanatory. Choose topics of interests. History. English. Maybe in the homepage, I'm just thinking out loud, it can show according to what they pick here. When they log in, first log in, it can show them rooms that have been created and rooms that they might be interested in joining. Science. And you know what? Home ec. Home ec. Why not? Choose topics of interest. All the while gives you the opportunity to skip, because some kids have better things to do. I know Benny does. Now they chose some, there are check marks on the ones that they chose. Profile. Location. So it's just a basic form. I'm not going to go too deep into this one. And just imagine this is a text field. That there are other text fields. Again, I'm not going to go too deep into this one. It's kind of basic. And after that, let's see. Yeah, that would have been really it for the intro. And now let's see what the homepage will look like. Hello, Benny. Oh, Miro. Oh, Miro. Why is it disappearing there? Because of the text field I put there? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. All right. All right. So, make this a little bit bigger. Not that bigger. So here, it would give suggestions of rooms to join. Rooms to join. Topic. Rooms. Start discussing. It's really get the ball rolling and get them excited to be here and have this opportunity to talk about topics they either love or just need to improve their grade with. Or maybe both. Topic rooms. He really likes history, so the Alamo, in case someone forgot it. case someone does not remember the Alamo. So the base gist of it is there would be options of rooms, and maybe at this point, whoever started the room would have the face of the person, and you can click it, and it'll show you. Let me change the color. Goodness sake. It'll show you their basic information as well as ranking, so you know this is trustworthy. And maybe rooms that are started by high-ranking, trustworthy students just get more priority in which ones show up on the homepage. Yeah, like so it would be like a pop-up box, a hover box, if you will. But seems like chances are a lot of the students will have something very specific in mind if they're, especially if you're doing it for an assignment or book report or something. In which case, search. But let's say he found a room that he likes. Oops. Oh, looks like I'm out of time. Well, I hope you enjoyed my whiteboard challenge, just kind of with a solution to the problem that not enough students get a chance to really discuss and dig into topics, and diving a little bit into what an app like that could look like. Thanks for watching, and I'm Brian Mark.